Welcome to Active Sports TV, LAC News. You're now rocking out with your host, Active, as I give you another explosive post-game reaction to our Los Angeles Clippers mopping up the floor. Yeah, we had to go and sweep up some Hornets at the Intuit Dome, a.k.a. the Terror Dome, man. They tried it. We had to show them it's levels to this. The Los Angeles Clippers, man, is starting to put things into gear. It's crunch time, Clipper Nation. But at this time, before we continue this program, after we're going to ask you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Active Battalion salute. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Go ahead and give me a like on this here video. And hit the bell icon so whenever I drop this Clipper heat within the Clipper Nation, you'll be the first one to get it. Enjoy yourselves, man, and we can go ahead and turn up and build this active sports community, man. LAC News, keep it popping over here on Active Sports TV. Now, let's jump into the first part of this segment, shall we? Celebration time. Come on. Norman Powell makes his return, folks, to the Clipper Nation, man. He's in the lineup. He jumps right into the starting lineup. We've been waiting for this news. Shout out to the beat writers, Law Murray. Shout out to all of the other Clipper content creators, Locked On Clippers, Dorian, man, Dime Dropper, Showtime, man, On Point, BJ, Pull Up Podcast, man. Shout out to all of the other ones I didn't mention. Let's go ahead and click as active fill in the blanks on this LAC News. Stormy Norman makes his return back to the starting lineup, folks. We much needed, man. We've been needing that scoring punch. Our offense, especially our shooting from the three-point line, has been dreadful. Stormy Norman instantly fixes that. I was looking forward to hearing this news. I know the Clipper Nation was excited and eager to hear it. The time has came. It looks like things are moving better in our favor, leading towards the end of this season. Hopefully the basketball gods bless us with health, and our guys can, maintain their health throughout the rest of this regular season as we approach the postseason. But Stormy Norman is back. He instantly gets it placed in the starting lineup. And we'll get into more of how he did as we continue. But we ain't going to hold you. We give you visual content here. So let's go ahead, folks, and jump right into the highlight reaction to our Los Angeles Clippers dominating the Charlotte Hornets. Shout out to our Los Angeles Clipper page. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and do so. We're going to go ahead and cook on this here game. This is my second watch here, by the way. So let's get it.
Hey, that's welcome back, Norm. We need you.
Clippers win the tap. They'll have it to start the fourth. They go right to it. Beats Zubac in and out.
Oh!
To start things off with Derek Jones Jr.
Right
Stay with Charlotte.
Well, we see Zoo kind of
Let's
get that jumper, half jumper off, but there's the follow-up by DJ.
Clippers just 1 for 5 so far.
James Harden. Look at me.
Harden. Ball fake, plenty of room, and knocks down a little 14-footer, and James Harden signs.
What was this man's doing right there? Like, was he lost? He absolutely was lost. He allowed, y'all seen it, James and Master.
His autograph on the game. That's something the Clippers better do here tonight is match the energy. Harden, the step back three. It's good. Couple of buckets for James Harden. Clippers lead by 5.
Time running the floor hard, gets a wide open count.
Harden, a left-handed floater, and the Clippers out in front 9-4.
James Harden.
Another deep floater by Zoo. This one falls, and Zoo with his second basket. He's got 4 points.
Shout out to Big Zoo and his impact this season. How he has just morphed into this offensive threat. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people within Clipper Nation. Oh, Zubac's been having this lack of opportunities. Zubac has never, in all of his years as a Clipper, been this efficient and this aggressive as a Los Angeles Clipper. He has not had this confidence. We're not going to act like Zoo has been this Zoo since he's been a Clipper. Until we got James Harden, we didn't see this arsenal. So let's go ahead and give Zoo all his credit, because his credit is just due. But let's scale back a little bit within the nations, acting like, you know, he could have been doing this. I don't know about that. But Zoo has definitely all-star, you know, top 5 big men in the league.
Points and 4 rebounds.
Let's get to that right now.
Deflection picked off by Harden after the touch by Leonard. Harden off to Dennis Jones Jr. Oh, my goodness. Step out those size 16s and take a ride.
Position opportunity. There you see the deflection. Harden picks it up. He knows exactly where DJ is. Throws it. DJ finds it and finishes it.
Good city. Slow it down for the fans.
Norm hasn't played really in a month. You go back to the game at Utah before the All-Star break. He only played 9 minutes in a Laker game after that 8-game trip. And I'll tell you what, James Harden is feeling good.
James Harden,
Good shooter.
good.
Actually, quite a good shooter. And then when you throw him as being in, Harden lays it in.
Man, James Harden went almost for 30 before the half, man. Stop playing. James took it easy on them, man. Stop playing with James Harden, bro. There's a lot of Harden hate out there. It's a lot of Harden hate. I hope y'all watching this. Hit the thumbs up, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. James Harden was cooking, man. 20 plus, man, in the first quarter, man.
He comes off the screen. He sees just the big man back alone, 2-on-1 situation, takes the contact and converts it. I was just thinking, is it a good thing or a bad thing as a player to have your daddy as the color analyst on the game?
He does. Bridges recruits a screen from Williams. Plays back to Williams, deflected, intercepted. Here come the Clippers the other way. Coffee to the rack. And gently lays it in. Incredible in that third quarter. Quick move by Leonard. Kawhi so far 0 for 3. The fadeaway is good for Kawhi Leonard, his first bucket. They are out in front with Kawhi Leonard and Norman Powell being 1 for 9. It was James Harden, Atlas, if you will, who has carried the Clippers again. But how about back-to-back buckets for Kawhi?
Listen, when I see Kawhi in this type of form, when he rise in the mid-range with ease, with confidence, and you don't see the ball do nothing but hit the bottom of the net, this is playoff Kawhi. He's not in full form yet. We getting there. We treading there. We ramping up to get to that man. But that man still exists in the claw.
In the next week, they have Cleveland on Tuesday, and the next Sunday they host Oklahoma City as well. Harden floats it up. Harden floats it in. 17 for James. Really well.
Him coming off screen. We have no answer for that.
Leonard uses Zoo as a barricade and knocks down a 3. Kawhi Leonard, after going 0 for 4, has hit his last 3. Jeffries the other way, 53-36 Clippers. Bridges.
Nice
trying to get fancy with the dribble. Instead loses the handle. Leonard.
Defense, as we saw in the third quarter against Atlanta. I don't know if that was supposed to be a behind-the-back pass or he just put it back there to avoid the defense. But
and love the way James Harden played the ball. They say, oh, James Harden don't slide his feet. James Harden allows people to blow up behind him. He doesn't play defense. Come on, man. Played the ball, created a turnover, threw the lead pass out to Kawhi. Kawhi, easy finish. Should have been an and 1.
Get it out in front. Well, I felt he got hit on the head as he came.
Absolutely. Oh, come on, James. That was great.
Just gets downhill on the green. And maybe hands it off to Super.
Messing it up on the other side, but he wanted to reward his big man for all the hard work that he did.
Get that shit out of here. What is wrong with him? He's not with Zoo in the paint. What is wrong with him? The Mutombo. No.
And here comes Harden the other way.
Stop playing. Boy, they got that belt treatment. James
Harden the three on the wing. Oh, take us to church. Harden with 23.
For him to take over, his ability to get away from the defender with that step back is so dangerous for the team.
Harden went crazy.
Harden with 23 on 11 shots. Locked into Derrick Jones Jr. You have got to be kidding me. No chance. Derrick Jones Jr. in the flight path at LAX.
Play with the big guys. None better than James Harden to DJ.
Angels live at noon. I can relate.
Jerry Jones
I was always stuck in right field.
James Harden. Nice pass.
Don't worry, Brian. They'll get the ball hit to you once in a while. Kawhi Leonard lays it in.
Without the ball, watch. He's going to come around when he gets here, right to that point. He back cuts, goes right back behind the basket. Harden knows exactly what's coming. The defender went over the top. Kawhi went behind.
Stop playing.
Harden on the wing for three. It is good again. Harden now with 26.
I'm counting. Kawhi brings the ball up.
Kawhi stops and blinks a three. It is good. It is all systems go. And the Clippers out in front. That could have been what paved the way for Derrick Jones Jr. to get into that starting lineup and help the Mavericks get to the NBA Finals last year.
See, that's the growth in Zubac. That is the growth in Zubac that Zubac was not before James Harden got with him and they got into the lab. At that time, Kawhi will make that pass, Paul George will make that pass, and Zubac will find a way to bring the ball down. Did you see how he kept it above his head? Did you see how he instantly finished and the teardrop? Oh, the shooter touch. Come on. Big 40 P's. Big Zoo. Stop playing, man. All-star, top five big in the league. Now, I know. Y'all, it's some nice guys out there, but Embiid not out there. He's not working. He's injured at this moment in time. We will do a different episode on that. But Zoo, definitely, man, he gonna be a problem next year for the league. I'm telling you.
Lays it in. It might be a little too soon to talk about this. Leonard down the lane to the rim, and in a graceful finish for Kawhi Leonard. Strong in traffic. He's got trio of defenders waiting for Zoo to make his move. Leonard, it's a late shot clock three. It's all cotton. And Kawhi Leonard's efficiency has returned. The Clippers lead by 30. In a crouched position as he brings it across half court, gets into the paint. The leading leaner. Zoo the rebound and the flush. 17 for Zoo. Looking for 3 assists to get his first career triple-double.
That one. I like that pass. Throw it right back.
Oh, he's got one of them.
There you go.
Zoo sets the screen.
Yeah, 8 of them things.
7 to shoot for James. Pulls up from the foul line with fire and brimstone. St. James with 28.
Okay, at this point, we're going to go ahead
and
and stop
going, and the Clippers.
We're going to go ahead and stop this here. I will be putting the link in the description so you can watch it in full. We got much more to get to. It's 90-60. We're just going to be seeing the arsenal, and I got much more for you. So let's go ahead and move on from this. But as you see, our Los Angeles Clippers dominated the Charlotte Hornets 123-88. It wasn't much of a game. It was just practice, it seemed like. James Harden put up almost a 30-piece before the half. Kawhi Leonard was Kawhi Leonard. Finally, we're getting the Kawhi Leonard of old. And Zubac, the big man in the middle, nobody wants a problem with. Now, let's get into some team stats, shall we? Moving on, field goal percentage, man. We shot 93 field goals. They hit 45 of them. We dominated against the Charlotte Hornets, obviously. Shooting 48% from the field. Fantastic work. No need to explain the Charlotte Hornets percentage. Now, moving on to the three-point category, man. We had been shooting quite dreadful and terrible from the three-point line as of late, especially along the road. We shot a fantastic percentage in this game. And the last few games, I didn't get a chance. Sorry to Active Battalion. Sorry, subscribers. I haven't got you guys a couple post-game reactions. I'm a couple games behind, but it's crunch time. I'm kicking in gear. We upping in the tempo. We will not be doing so moving forward. So apologies for those missed games, but let's go ahead and cook up on this one. And in the future, we'll be giving you more and more. We won't be having a long hiatus like that. Now, 26 three-point shot, 13 of them made, a whopping 50% from the three-point line. Yeah, that's going to get it done. So the Clippers shoot 48%, damn near 50 from the field, and definitely 50% from the three-point line, which is a much improvement, man, from the last few games. See, just Norman Powell's presence alone, it just automatically infects the team, and we start to shoot better, even if he doesn't shoot better, has a great shooting performance. You see, that's what we need. This is what the Clipper fans have been talking about all of this time. It's just magnetic. This is what Norman Powell does. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Shooting from the free throw line, man, we got 23 free throws. We hit 20 of them, shooting 80% from the free throw line, man. Out rebounding them as well with 58 rebounds. So they're 44. All offensive rebounds, 17 to their 11. Our defensive rebounds, obviously 41 to their 33. And assists, 30 to 27, meaning we were moving the ball. Shout out to Ben Simmons. We're going to get into some individual work in a minute. Pushing the tempo, his impact. So many things I want to get into. Clipper Nation, Active Battalion, man. Just bear with me. This is going to be a deep dive. So, dominating, man, creating for others, man. 30 assists. We love to see that. It is against the Charlotte Hornets, so we can't really go too crazy because, you know, your boy, I stay amped up. I stay with the energy. But this is Charlotte Hornets, nonetheless. They have been playing a little bit better as of late. They got some young talent over there, you know, LaMelo over there, Bridges, you know, and the guy, I think his name Williams, not too far familiar. I think Mark Williams. He had a fantastic game against us in this performance against us today. So, you know, we did what we were supposed to do, establish that we were, you know, the team looking to go further in the postseason, move up the rankings. And Charlotte, you know, they're looking like the team trying to jock for, you know, a draft pick, you know, place. You know what I mean? So, in doing so, we move on, man. We got 5 blocks of their 5. We got 10 steals on the night as a team. 10 turnovers, fantastic. Let's try to keep that to single digits. But 10, can't really, you know, trip about that when you're blowing the team out by 35 points. So, shout out to them for, you know, dominating and doing what they did at the Intuit Dome, a.k.a. the Terror Dome. Now, I want to talk about the second hot topic of the day, man, and it has to be Ivica Zubac, man. What a year. What a year, Clipper Nation. What a year, Active Battalion. Big Zoo, Ivica Zubac have had for the Los Angeles Clippers. Another double-double. And then this one, damn near a triple-double. 17 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. And guess what? In 3 quarters. Oh, my God. You heard what I said. 17, 14, and 8. 8 assists from your big man. That's Nurkic numbers, man. That is Nurkic numbers. Now, we're not saying Zubac's going to do this every night. But we have seen a lot of performances out of Ivica Zubac this season. 5 assists, 4 assists, 5 assists, along with big double-doubles. 20 and 19, 20 and 15. 9 in, 9 out. Over 40 double-doubles. This is not a fluke. Ivica Zubac is real, folks. In Clipper Nation, we know all about him. He's homebred here. He's only been in Los Angeles. We don't talk about the other team. But we definitely have seen the development from Zoo, and now we have now benefited off of the impact. What he's doing this season, how he's relieving or making things easier for Kawhi Leonard in his return, allowing guys like Storm and Norman to get adequate rest, to get them healthy, to approaching this postseason. Um, None of this is possible without Ivica Zubac developing to be the first, second option, dominant big man player that he is today within the league. Guys are having to, come back a little early from injuries. Um, Maybe we're not even in the conversation. Let's just be honest. James Harden, yes, our leader, yes, has definitely have been the biggest I would say spark plug to Ivica Zubac. But this is all Ivica Zubac doing on his own as well. I mean, we have to celebrate, his hard work, dedication, being the Clipper to come in, day in, day out, hardly missing any games, being our armor shield. I can say so much about Ivica Zubac, man. So proud of his season so proud of his performance this season and how he has uplifted us as a franchise. Just another dominant performing game out of Ivica Zubac. And then his, counterpart in James Harden, another MVP-like performance. Yes, I said it. James Harden, his last few games, you do know he put up a 50 ball, right? Yes. Last few games, MVP-like performance. He has his chef hat on. He's in the kitchen cooking. Fear the beard. And I want him to carry this over to the postseason. A whopping 30 points on tonight's game, along with 10 assists, 7 rebounds. And guess what, folks? In 3 quarters. Zubac, James put up these performances in 3 quarters. Stop playing with the Clippers. We the most dangerous team in the West. I don't care what nobody say. You got your favorites. You hearing all of the other fan favorites. All these other. You hear it on Active Sports here first. All of them other teams is worried about the Los Angeles Clippers. Bet that. We the top on their list. And if they don't say it, they lying to you. Facts. Now, James Harden, man, we don't get here without him doing all of what he's done for everyone. Unlocking Derrick Jones Jr. offensively. Unlocking Ivica Zubac. Giving Amir Coffey confidence coming off as our 6th man. All of the contributions that he does and he carries on his back, night in and night out, with the responsibility of being our primary ball handler. Also, having to be our primary scorer. Also, have to find a way to create for our second option. This is, what some NBA, this is a jewel in a jewel that Clipper fans have that some NBA franchise never, and I say never, have the chance to experience or witness for their franchise. We have to be thankful that we have a Hall of Famer, and we have not just any Hall of Famer, a top 13 overall scorer, Hall of Fame player on the Los Angeles Clippers, and still putting up performances like we seen tonight, night in and night out. Allowing our superstar and Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, not to have to rush allowing Kawhi to defer at him at times. These things don't show up on the stats, folks, on the stat books, folks. Yeah, these things you will not see on the stat sheet. So I want to note this, and I want it to be well known within Clipper Nation how big of an asset James Harden has been for this franchise and what he has done for the players along this franchise. And if you would have a chance to interview them individually, you guaranteed to hear the same out of their mouths. Couldn't say much more than keep doing your thing, Chef Harden. I'm looking forward to you cooking up in the postseason. Get that ring. Let's go. Let's turn up. Clip City. It's about that time, Clipper Nation. 14 games left. Where you at? Are you at where I'm at? Is you turning up? Is the levels getting higher? Is you about ready? Because we got a big one coming, man, on Tuesday. We're going to get into that. Moving on, man, to the fourth part of this, man. Kawhi Leonard. First fourth top topic of the day. Kawhi Leonard is back. He's stepping like he's always stepped. He's moving and grooving. You seen him skating out there in the highlight reaction. You seen him boogieing. You seen him boys he had them all on his back. He was blowing past them when he wanted to. And more importantly, Clipper Nation, the mid-range shot is automatic. It's starting to be automatic once again. The long ball is straight on, bottom of the net. We seen Kawhi do Kawhi-like things. And that's all that I'm asking for. Listen, we do not need no freak accidents within Clipper Nation. We have to take it as Kawhi say, day to day. This is what we have to do for the franchise sake. We already know what position we in when it comes to our draft picks. You see how well Houston is doing this season. It does not look like we will be able to retain our first round draft pick. So this season is vital in what we do in this postseason, because depending on, the outcome, we may be blowing things up, or we might just be one piece away. So, that's yet to be seen. But we got 14 games left, folks, and Kawhi is trending in the right direction. And that's the most important thing about this whole entire segment, because we go as far as Kawhi go. Don't get it twisted. My praise for the others are definitely well deserved, but we go as far as this is Kawhi's Leonard team. We go as far as Kawhi go. He's not healthy. We have no chance. So, seeing him starting to get himself back to where he wants to be, the confidence is now there. He has the additions that relieve him from certain duties that he would, have to have more physical grinding, grinded out games that he do not want, to endure. With the ball handling responsibility, we have Bogey now, James Harden, Ben Simmons, Kawhi. We know he handled the ball. No more ball handling for Kawhi unless he wants to, and that is also key in the strategy to us. With Ty Lue, how he can manipulate the other team and the how defenses will have to try to gear for that, because we have now 3 to 4 ball handlers. Kawhi can handle the ball. Bogey can handle the ball. Ben Simmons can handle the ball. James Harden can handle the ball. Chris Dunn can handle the ball. So things are looking on the up and ups. Most teams don't have that element. So, I'm trying to see how it's gonna mush. We really haven't had time to see this really mush together, really seeing it come together. 14 games left, and Norman Powell is just now making his return. So now we got 14 games to see these guys now healthy, establish chemistry, build, get in rhythm, get some things, something solid before heading into this postseason to see really how far this thing can go. I'm excited. Basketball guys, just I'm praying, man. Give us the health, man. Just give us the health. We do the work. Just give us the health, man. Ben Simmons, man. Ben Simmons and his impact. Can't say too much other than this guy assist to turnover ratio is fantastic. Only a short span with us. He's been, a bright spot, shockingly. Outside of him unwillingly to be offensively aggressive, that would be my only, grudge that I hold against Ben. He does piss me off with that, being right under the basket, passing the ball. I'm not accustomed to that. I don't think that's good basketball. But him changing the tempo and, more importantly, relieving James Harden of ball handling duties, man, it just gives us a whole different dynamic. It makes us a better team. As you see, we got 30 assists. That's a lot of that is towards Ben Simmons and him and what he's able to do when him on the floor with James Harden and when James Harden goes to the bench. Just a lot of things that I can say good about Ben, but still want to give it a larger sample size before I just, go crazy with all of the praise, because the Charlotte Hornets, we haven't seen Ben in a few games. He's been out with injury. So let's see this marinate and see, how good it actually is before I go crazy with that. But I do want to give him his proper praise and acknowledgement for what he has contributed to the team. So we're going to move on to some more visual content, man, and get into the post-game interviews from your boys in the locker room. Let's go and see who's the first on deck. Let's get into Ben Simmons, man, and how he felt in his return to Los Angeles after injury. I'm going to take care of that for y'all. Let's see.
So you had another new bench lineup, first game kind of ignoring game playing the same game. What was that like trying to fit that second unit in?
Trying to get him going a little bit. It was good though. Like for that second unit, we just got to play with pace, and that's been my focus coming into that group, playing with pace, getting everybody moving, pushing the ball, and getting stops.
How do you feel about
No problem
your
on that
adjustment, if you even want to call it that, to playing both on the ball as a one and as well as a five in the middle of the floor?
Tonight felt a little different, being more of that five role and creating for my guys. But no, it felt fine. I just got to get more reps on the floor.
Have you figured out how you think in your mind you're going to help this team?
Yeah, push the ball, play with pace, get stops. I think that's something I can bring up tonight.
You've played with a lot of really good players. As a player like yourself who is a creator, who is looking for your teammates and trying to set them up, what has it been like having Kawhi and James playing at the level that they're at right now?
I mean, they're Hall of Famers. Playing with guys like that, it's easy to play with them. As I said before, it's more so just getting reps. Just know where to be, where they're getting to their spots and things like that. So just figuring it out.
You've done everything in this building except play action.
And I just want to pause it right there because his tempo, the way that he's able to change the tempo is like night and day compared to James Harden. My grudge with James Harden is like everyone else's. He doesn't get into the offense quick enough. Sometimes he can just play one-on-one basketball and it can be detrimental to the team. I agree. But then in certain cases, when you don't have our stars, he don't have complementary pieces, I understand his way of basketball. But with Ben Simmons in the lineup, coming off the bench, playing along James Harden, I love that lineup that I seen with Ben Simmons, Bogey, James Harden, Nico Batum, and Ivica Zubac. That was, I said Ivica Zubac. Bogey, James Harden, Nico Batum, Ben Simmons, and was it Bogey? It was Bogey, Ben Simmons, Nico Batum, James Harden, and yeah, Visa Zubac. So that lineup looked it quite well together. I seen Ben creating in dunker spot. I seen him, catching James Harden and catch and shoot threes, and just getting straight into the offense. Those type of things allow James to get rest and reset. So I love him being in that position.
Game was like finally getting out there.
It was unique. The arena's amazing. Fans were great. I'm looking forward to coming back in a couple of days and playing Cavs.
But you got a couple games here now with James and Kawhi. What is unique about playing with them?
I mean, they're weapons. There's certain weapons that just every team has. So it's just playing with them, figuring out where to be, and just reading how they play. So the more I watch film, the more I'm out there getting more reps. The easier it is.
I was going to ask, what is your learning curve like? Do you like watching film of where I like guys like the ball, or how do you kind of learn to?
A bit of both. So it's that and just experience with them, making mistakes and figuring it out.
Do you find that you're going to be the same player you always were, or are you going to be the same player you always have been, or do you think you have to change?
I think I'm adjusting to this team, getting the reps under my belt and figuring it out. And I think if I stay like that and keep working, I'll be fine.
We're going to end it there, folks. I will be putting the link in the description so you can watch it in full. Also want to give this content creator his full credit. Hoop Jazz, man. He's a fan favorite over here. My go-to when it comes to the Los Angeles Clipper visual content. So definitely go over there and subscribe if you haven't. And also do the same here on Active Sports TV. If you have not, hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We cooking over here. Make yourself a part of the community. This is just as much a part of yours as mine. Just go ahead and hit the thumbs up, man, and get acquainted and familiar, man. But go over there to Hoop Jabs and do the same thing over there, man. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Let's go ahead and cook some more visual content that he is delivering to us over here on Active Sports TV. Moving from Ben Simmons, moving on to Kawhi Leonard. What's on your mind, Kawhi?
What does that mean?
Like I said, it was great for us. Another floor space.
I was like, what's on your mind, Kawhi? That was just like a for real Kawhi moment right there, for real. All right. Let's get into it.
Another guy can take the defensive pressure off of this, but I want him to be 100%, and hopefully he is. We're gonna need it.
Well, you guys have won 6 of the last 7 games. What's impressed you the most about what you guys are doing right now?
I enjoyed the road wins that we.
And that's a fact. If you didn't hear it, they asked about Stormy Norman and his return, and Kawhi Leonard basically shared that he's happy to have him back. He's hope he's really 100% because he knows what lies ahead, and we definitely gonna need Stormy Norman, as I already explained to y'all throughout this whole episode.
We got that's what we've been struggling in. I feel like on our road trips, so we was able to get 2 out of 3, and that's what's been impressive for me.
Why do you think y'all are so much better offensively this month compared to how close to All-Star break started?
Before All-Star break?
Well, specifically the games coming out of All-Star break.
Just playing more minutes, playing more basketball. I think, like I said, these games, we pretty much need to win these games. Obviously, James is playing at a great level. Zoo is playing at great individual basketball, being efficient, and Bogey being great as well, making threes. It's just been a collective group. I think it's making shots that have been helping us.
How important is it to have Zoo in the middle doing these games?
Very important. Very efficient. He gets the ball. I feel like everybody thinks he's going to make it, and You need that type of offensive power for your offense.
He had a career.
And that's what changed. That's what changed. The confidence that Kawhi have in Zoo now has never, ever been established, you know what I mean, before this season. And I love the way that, we got great journalists within the locker room asking these questions, because that's a large contribution, man, to what's going to be key to us being able to even be able to get to the finals, bro. Like, Zoo, that dynamic with Kawhi, James Harden, oh my God, bro! Like we become, like a switchblade out there. We have so many things we can go to, and he's like you said, when we give it to Zoo now, we all believe he's a bucket, man. He's a bucket.
High 8 assists tonight. Just how useful is it for both you and James to kind of have that release valve in the middle if you guys do need to hit him and he can make plays for the shooters?
It's been great. Like I said, if other teams are switching or if we need a basket, he's able to relieve us, and with this efficiency, the other team is seeing that and bringing two guys to him, and he's making the right plays.
Well, you have a pretty good Cleveland team coming in here next. Just where do you kind of start as far as game planning for a team like that's been on a roll all year?
We've been playing great basketball, great individual basketball as well as team, and they've been doing it on both ends. But, like I always say, I'm going to take this win tonight and enjoy it and try to get back to it tomorrow and see what we need to do.
Have you made a concerted effort in recent weeks to kind of get to the rim a little bit more? Because it seems like you have, just observing it.
First, not really. It's just going to come in time with me. Not having a great summer, working on things. So everything is just in game, pretty much me working and, finding footwork and rhythm and space against who we playing with. But, I'd rather play than, have efficiency the way the last few years went. So just been working on my body and trying to make sure I'm available in the game.
Have you
And that's all that we need, Kawhi, man. Just keep doing what you do, staying on schedule, and we're going to keep taking it day to day with you, man. But I will be putting the rest of this interview in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check it out over there on Hoop Jabs. Also, go over there, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up for him as well, for delivering this LAC news. Now, we're going to continue with this program, man. We're going to get into a few more hot topics, and then we're going to go ahead and end this segment, man, and then, talk about what's due to come on here on Active Sports TV in the future. Now, moving on, man, to Hot Topic 6, man, we got the shooting has performance from Los Angeles Clippers as of late from the three-point line. And how it has improved, like I just explained to you guys tonight. We put up 23 three-pointers tonight, hitting over 50% of them, man. At 13, fantastic percentage, bro. We were shooting dreadful, god awful, 24%, 25%. On that road trip. And to see that we're shooting better from the three-point line, I'm not sure exactly what we shot against the Hawks, but it was in a better percentage than our games that we were, playing. We were accustomed to shooting the last few outings. But, seeing that improve, especially in the timing that it did, getting ready to head towards the postseason, it just, something more that we can lean on. And, with Bogey being an addition, finding his shot, stepping in his role now, being that ball handler, also that sharpshooter that we brought him over here to be, gives another dynamic as well. Love his last few outings, man. Love his performance tonight. Love his performance, that 30-point performance he put up recently. And, Bogey has just been, turning into what most Clipper fans hoped he would be when we had got him. Let's get into some stats before getting ready to conclude this episode. We're going to get into our starters. Derrick Jones playing 28 minutes on tonight's game, 12 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. Great performance from him. Love to see his offensive, development and improvement. Hitting at the 3 ball, that open shot from the corner when it's been delivered to him. So shout out to DJ, man, and the lobs are nasty. You seen it, man. Started out the game with a putback lob, man. That lob that he got from off of Kawhi Leonard, man, tipping the pass, man. James Harden catching it, throwing the lob, vicious. Just check out my shorts as well. Active Battalion subscribers. Your boy is pushing them shorts out there as well. So if you can't get me on a podcast scene, check out the shorts, man. Keep yourself entertained. I got a whole bunch of content that I'm pushing on a daily. So if I'm not doing this, I'm doing that. I got something cooking for y'all when it comes to LEC news for sure. Now, my boy Kawhi Leonard moving on the roster. 27 minutes, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. A great performance. 5 assists is what I'm paying attention to. You got, Kawhi making passes, creating for others, and he getting that 20 plus. Dangerous man. I'm telling you, we ain't even seen. He's not even in second, third year yet. I'm telling you, the rest of the league, the Western Conference, they know what team they looking at. You heard Draymond Green. The team that he's really looking out for is who? Okay, then. Now, Ivica Zubac, 28 minutes, 17 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. As I explained to you earlier, damn near a triple-double, 8 assists from our big man, Zoo. Keep being you, Big 40. That's what we're going to start calling you, man. Big Zoo, Big 40. Go get yours, man. Big double-double. Everything with Zoo, it got to start with big. You feel me? Because he does it, what? Big. So, Ivica Zubac, keep doing your thing, man. James Harden, 31 minutes, 31 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Damn near triple-double for him. Damn near got his 30 in the first half. Just a virtuoso performance as always, man. He's being our creator, our scorer, and he's at times being one of our best defenders out there. With getting his hands on in the passing lane, and you seen how he created, man, played the ball and got that steal and created for others, man. So James Harden, man, keep doing your do. Keep cooking in the kitchen, man. Chef Harden is back. He is the system. He displayed the system. And shout out to James Harden. Keep it cooking, man. Keep cooking. Storm and Norman makes his return, man, into the starting lineup. Much needed, man. Storm and Norman didn't have a Norman, Rain Man performance, man. Rain-making performance. But I love the aggressiveness. Every shot was a good miss. Yeah, one of those, if we're going to call these all good misses. Keep shooting, Norm. He'll have the bounce. He'll have the lift. He'll have, the range real soon. 5-6 games, Storm and Norman will look like how he looked. Excuse me. He'll look like how he looked before the All-Star break. But big things to come for Clipper Nation. It's 14 games left, folks. Moving on to the bench. One more thing to add with Norm. He took it really, really personal. Every shot he missed, you can see it, the frustration. But one thing about it, he never stopped being aggressive. And that's what I love. And that's what Clipper Nation love about Storm and Norman. Mr. 24. Keep doing you, baby. We looking forward to you turning that corner, man, and rise into that playoff occasion and doing what you need to do to get another ring. So, Amir Coffey, our 6th man, first man off the bench, 20 minutes, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. I'm loving how Amir is stepping up, man, hitting those mid ranges, especially from the free throw line. That's going to be needed. Do need him to start hitting that corner three like he was hitting it earlier in the season. Get his percentage back up there to the upper 30s, you feel me, 30 percentile. But nonetheless, love his hustle, love his grit. Keep doing what you do, Amir. Be the brewmaster. Bogey didn't get too many minutes, man. 19 minutes for Bogey tonight. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Love his ball handling ability, how he created. As you see, he also gets down there and rebounds, man. Bogey, he's showing some promise, man. Beforehand, I was, feeling some type of way. He's the guy that got Terrence Mann out of here. So, with that, is a lot on his shoulders, a lot of big shoes to fill, just with the culture overall, man. But nonetheless, he's doing everything the right way. I'm liking him. He's had some great performances as of late, and I love how he's helping James Harden with relieving him of that ball handling duty. So Bogey 7-for-1 with 19 minutes. Good thing. Good work by Bogey. Nico Batum 15 minutes, 3 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Ben Simmons 15 minutes, no points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, but those stat sheets really don't really explain his impact on the night. Love when he came into the game, how he changed things up. Defensively, he's a dog. Everything is tough with Ben. He's definitely going to make sure he either block it or foul you. Loving that, helping out Zoo on that end, rebounding and all of that as well. And Eubanks, 12 minutes, 7 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. And that will do it for our Los Angeles Clippers, man. Everyone touched, the court, got some real playing time, man. This, what they did, couldn't really go in depth with the plus minuses and all that. Don't want it to be too long of an episode. But I want to talk about Nico's impact at the power forward position. I love how Ty Lue is now getting him acclimated, getting him ramped up, because I know he's going to be using him, probably sliding him at that forward, man. I like Derrick Jones starting at the forward, but I do want Nico not to be cold, ready when called upon, because different situational games will require, different lineups. So I believe, Ty Lue is already ahead of the game. One thing about heading towards this postseason is not too many teams that can really gear up for us and see what they need to study on us, because we haven't had our team fully healthy and we haven't been able to put these lineups together so to see how they really look. So that's one thing working in our favor within the Clipper Nation as well. I know Ty Lue and the coaching staff is definitely keeping that in their back pocket, and want to keep all of these coaches guessing, like the Malones and the Curry, Steve Kerr, and all of these other great coaches in the Western Conference, man. So, that's something I wanted to point out for the night. We want to go ahead and note that we will be giving you guys a preview breakdown to the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll be getting to that game 14. It will be game 13 after that, narrowing down to the regular season. And we will have a big one on our hands as we jock for position. As of right now, the standings, Los Angeles Clippers is in 8th. We are a game and a half behind the Golden State Warriors, that is now at 6th. Minnesota, also, we are a full game behind them. We need some luck to go our way. We need these guys to lose. I think their next game, who are they going to be playing next? Let's get into that. But before getting into that, like I said, we will give you guys a pregame episode to that big game on Tuesday at the Intuit Dome versus the Cleveland Cavaliers at 7 p.m. Western time, my time, man. So, the East Coast, that should be 10 o'clock Central time. It should be 9 o'clock. So yeah, your boy Active will keep you engaged over here, man, and in tune. But I do want, before getting out of here, let y'all know, what games Golden State got on their hands coming up, and Minnesota, the two teams above us. So that Minnesota, their next game is going to be on Monday versus the Indiana Pacers, and then Golden State looks like they will be playing Denver also on Monday. So we need them to lose both of them games right now. We need them to lose both of those games, and we need to handle business versus Cleveland to narrow that gap and possibly be a half a game or behind Minnesota, and a full game behind the Golden State Warriors for that sixth spot and get out that play-in, because we don't want to see no play-in. So to the Active Battalion, you know what time it is, man. This is the part of the segment where I say, man, until next time, we stay activated on the way out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like if you did not, hit the bell icon, so whenever I, hit you with this Clipper heat, you'll be the first one to get it, man. Blessings to everyone, man. Stay activated at all times. Family first. Stay dedicated to your craft. And see you till next time. Out of here.